Hello, I'm Rachel Magnus. I'm the curator of the Bakersfield Museum of Art. I want to thank you for tuning in. Today I'll be introducing the work of artist Mitchell Johnson. Mitchell Johnson's color and shape-driven paintings explore the complexity of our visual sense while serving as reminders of the impact of context on our perceptions. He was born in 1964 in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and raised between New York and Virginia. In 1990, Johnson received his MFA from Parsons School of Design. That same year, he was offered a studio assistant position to artist Sam Francis. This position brought him to Northern California, where he has continued to live and work. His studio is in Menlo Park, just 2 miles from the Facebook and Instagram headquarters. He has paintings in over 700 private collections, which I'm sure this number is growing by the day, and over 28 museums, and the museum is proud to be one of those. Johnson makes representative paintings about abstraction. After visiting the Morandi Museum in Bologna in 2005, where Alber's work just happened to be on display next to Morandi's, Johnson was impressed with the conceptual moments prevalent in each of these masters' works. He realized that something mysterious was going on, and he was finally able to articulate what he wanted to achieve in his body of work. It was Alber's awareness of color and Morandi's awareness of composition, and this combination would encourage and fuel Mitchell's career to this day. With this realization, Johnson, who had previously been doing more traditional landscapes while still focusing on color and exploring pattern, they had a lot of small details still. But after seeing this work side by side, Giorgio Morandi, Joseph Albers, Johnson's shapes got larger. His focus on color and composition was realized with these two masters. Johnson approaches a pictorial plane as if it were a stage in which anything can happen. Imagery and color are never allegorical, but more of a dare or a challenge to look beyond. You can see something larger than the physical. Objects are inserted and layered, almost like a collage. And titles are given to infer place, but again, enforcing that challenge. But what next? In our collection, we have a painting called Serravalle, Trento, which was done in 2009. It's oil on linen and 18 inches tall by 26 inches wide. Johnson still describes this piece as a transitional piece. He's still exploring how to combine Alber's elements of color and Morandi's awareness of composition. And we see one of the first examples of him playing with this idea of collage in painting. We see a scene that was captured on one of his travels to Italy. We have 4 structures. We have the orange, this kind of pink grade putty color, the yellow, and then the olive green building. And then the hint of a sky or mountain range in the background. Johnson, when he completed that part of the painting, he realized there was something interesting going on. And he was beginning to feel this mystery that he wanted to achieve, but it wasn't quite there. There were some dynamics that were interesting to the color play, but it could be better. He realized he had seen a sign in the same village that had the stripes that you see at the bottom of the composition. We have the orange, the yellow, and the green stripe. He inserts this over the architectural imagery and is then able to achieve a new dynamism. The colors shifted and became more exciting. The interaction between those two values of orange on the right of the composition. You have that really saturated secondary orange that's reacting to the aqua in the middle of in that middle building, the window of the middle building. So ultimately, what this work is telling us is that while yes, this is a village, it was started and it was inspired by Trento in Italy. He's wanting us to go one step farther. Stop. Look at this painting. Slow down. It's not about color theory. It's not about creating a harmony. It's about understanding that the true essence of a color is reliant on what is around it. I hope you enjoyed that introduction to Mitchell Johnson's work. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. But I hope you're following us all on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and we have a YouTube channel now. Please check us out. We'd love to hear comments and feedback to make sure we're giving you more of what you want. I look forward to seeing you all again and talking more about art.